Welcome to episode 3097. Sunil Mittal, telecom billionaire from Punjab, India. 9 lessons. This is an outline of episode 3097, lesson 1 to 5. This is lesson 6 to 9. Lesson 1, Streetsmart is better than booksmart.
Out of university at 18, not because I was a great student, but I wanted to get out of that place as soon as possible. My learning was more on the streets. While education is a tried, tested, sound way of acquiring knowledge, I'm of the opinion that there are other ways to acquire knowledge as well.
Lesson 2, looking for scale, leaving Punjab.
Well, I realized that one could probably make some modest success out of what I had started to do in bicycle parts, but there was a limitation. Manufacturers of bicycles decided how much, at what price you could supply to them, and just making shafts wouldn't have made you a player of any size or scale.
Lesson 3, Apprentice from Japanese Suzuki.
Was that the venture with Suzuki?
It was with Suzuki, and that's how I got in touch with the Japanese, spent 2 to 3 years with them learning their techniques, practices, internationalized my concepts, learned the art of diplomacy and international trade.
And 4, import of generators banned by the Indian government.
3 years I had a great run. I was the young entrepreneur, but the single largest importer of Suzuki generators in the world, walking on water, feeling great about it. And one fine day, the government decides to ban import of generators. Off I went with my bag looking for the next product, and finally landed in Taipei, in Taiwan. Push button phone.
Lesson 5, success comes from hard work, passion and effort.
यूं ही नहीं मिली, यह उनके कड़ी मेहनत, सच्ची लगन और कोशिशों का फल है। तो चलिए दोस्तों, बिना आपका ज्यादा समय लिए हम भारतीय एंटरप्राइजेस के फाउंडर और चेयरमैन
Lesson 6, look bigger than yourself when you were tiny.
People didn't easily figure how much of a beginner you were in most areas.
I think you're right, and I think that's again Punjabi trait, that you could project your image, your size to be bigger than what you actually were.
Lesson 7 is price war with Ambani.
Which once seemed extremely crowded, now seems like a deserted battlefield with only a few players left. But you know what, guys? While all these companies were going bankrupt, Airtel was the only company that stood strong all throughout this brutal telecom war. And today, it is not just surviving the Jio wave, but even went one step ahead to outperform Jio in many key areas. As of January 2021, Airtel added over 300% more wireless subscribers than Jio.
Lesson 8, business deals must be win-win and smile, smile.
For me, relationship is very important. I can lose money, but I cannot lose a relationship. And for me, the test is, at the end of a conversation or a negotiation, both must smile. Neither party should laugh, because if one has laughed, the other has to necessarily be in trouble. We have to have a win-win situation, which I call smiles on both sides.
Lesson 9, speed and first to market.
I think very clearly we could have never claimed that we had more capital or better technologies, because everybody was buying the same technology. It's GSM, it's a set standard. We couldn't claim that we had massive brand or distribution strength in the market. The only thing that we needed on our side was speed.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.